All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to build the featured courses section. So let's go to the end of section here and return twice. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build another section. So we're going to do section and give it an ID of courses. Close that section. Return a couple times and then tab into line 50. And I want you to type in center H1 our featured courses. Control S to save. If you hit the end key on your keyboard, it's going to go right to the end of the tag. Okay, and then I want you to make a div with a class of course, and we're going to close that div. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an image tag, so img src, and we're going to do, our source is going to be the image folder with course-01.jpg. Okay, and then let me scroll down here so you can see. There we go. We're going to do center H2 Html5 for beginners, and then we're going to do center H6. This course was designed for students starting out in front-end web development, wanting to learn HTML5 to get started. There we go. If you hit the end key again, that'll take us to the end of the center tag, the closing tag. Then I want you to do center and then do a button and type in learn more. Okay, and then save it, right click, open in the browser. And if I scroll down, you have our featured courses, HTML5 for beginners. I give it a little blurb and a little title right here, and then learn more. So let me inspect this real quick so I can show you what I did in the CSS. I styled the div.course, which is the class of course. So I gave it a width of 400 pixels, a height of 500 pixels, a background of white, a border of 1 pixel solid transparent, position absolute, and then I gave it this position right here. And then the image, we didn't give it anything because there's no ID or anything like that. Same with these. So the only thing we really styled was the div, and the div is kind of the container. That's exactly what it is. It's a placeholder for all the content inside. So this sets the precedent for how the content's going to be displayed. Okay, so I'll close that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to copy the class, the div class of course. And I'm going to hit Control C to copy this. I'm going to return twice. I'm going to paste this in, and I want you to change this to course 2. And this is going to be course-02. This is going to be CSS3. And I'm going to copy that so I can add it here. Paste that in. Okay. Now when I right click and open in the browser, you're going to see CSS3 for beginners. Now you notice that they're not stacked. And the reason is because if I go back here, I gave it a different class. And what I did with that was I gave it a different property. So I moved this div with the class of course 2, I moved it to the right of this class here. So if we copy this, and then I paste this in, we're going to call this one course 3, course-03, and we're going to do JavaScript. Save that. Let me copy this. I'll paste it here. Paste it right there. Save that. Right click, open in the browser. And I'll show you exactly what I did now. So when I inspect this, you're going to notice that inside the section ID courses, we have 3 divs, and they all have different properties. So the width is 400 pixels. The height is always the same. It's just the position that's different. Same here. And same there. But the position of 400, 850, and 1300. That's how they are spaced out like this. So that's our featured courses section. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to build the About section. I'll see you there.